It's the kind of matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Welcome to beautiful Falcon Stadium at the foot of Rampart Range in Colorado Springs, home of the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Falcons will kick this deep to start us off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the Mids offense comes on the field first today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Navy is lined up quickly here.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Quarterback still with the football. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And now a carry here for the fullback. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Second and 10 here. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Air Force Falcons offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, and Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to the coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete pack.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. Begin at the 39. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's a quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. Breaks into the clear.
Gain of 29 on the play. Good enough.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Navy.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding. Of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball is loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Quick throw over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Navy is lined up quickly here. First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, midshipman. They could not stop him.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air. It's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB decides to keep it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback keeps the football. He shreds the tackle. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Air Force.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Keeps it on the draw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
You don't see it very often, but they give the ball to the fullback here. Yep, that's still a position. And, yep, he can still power his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Air Force 0.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. Touchdown, Navy. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Navy 35, Air Force 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball, holds the ball, holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
And the Falcons come to the line in a hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving.
So close to a scoop and score. You got to feel for him after that, but at least he's put his offense inside the 5-yard line with a chance for a touchdown.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's a carry for the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it off and running.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Caught near the goal line.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half.
Set to kick it away.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it is intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Navy is lined up quickly here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pointing toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. And momentum momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He's missed it. Yeah. Is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Powering through. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. But he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Falcons will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. Returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First down here for this offense.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback still with the football. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And here comes the punter onto the field. Was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds some space. He's in the clear. The 30. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks free. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Working clock with the ground game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Navy will have the first down. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tremendous toughness here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he keeps it. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football because you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.